Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we're going to take a look at a really awesome mod that my friend Control Destroy recently put out. And this is a mod that brings classic Halo 3 weapons into Halo 4. And as you can see already, these are indeed the exact original Halo 3 models ported into Halo 4. And in the Halo 4 engine, well, they actually look really great. And people may say like, oh, the art style won't fit or something like that, or the Halo 3 weapons, they'll look too out of date. But no, I don't agree with that at all, actually. So before we do a lot of gameplay, let's just take a look at the weapons on this mod first and just see how nice they look in Halo 4, and like how well the Halo 3 weapons can actually fit in Halo 4. So there's quite a few weapons actually, so we're going to speed through this a little bit. But we got the rocket launcher, the fuel rod, and you can just see like, they don't really look that all out of place to me, at least in my opinion. But they look pretty well. Now the SMG here, this is like a little bug that I've noticed, but in bright lights the SMG kind of turns silver, but in like darker areas it actually looked normal, like the actual Halo 3 SMG. So just a little bug there to be aware of. But the shotgun is like one of the nicer looking ones in my opinion. It just looks so sleek in Halo 4, and yeah, it just fits pretty well. Same with the AR. The AR looks pretty nice in this game as well. And like I said, these are all the actual like original Halo 3 weapons. The ammo counter though, and I think the sniper scope, I think those were from Halo 4 though. But everything else though is exactly from Halo 3. And like I said, we have a lot of like really nice looking Halo 3 weapons here as a result. And here's another nice one, the BR, also another great one. The carbine, the ammo counter on the carbine does not work though, but it is otherwise very sleek and shiny in Halo 4. Here's the Halo 3 beam rifle. The little rotating like ammo thing on the side, it won't rotate in this as well, but it's not a huge deal. Just a little thing to be aware of. Next, we got the plasma rifle here. Classic plasma rifle. Hasn't been in a Halo game since, well, actually, yeah, I think Halo Reach was probably the last Halo game that had a classic plasma rifle. Since then, we haven't had the classic plasma rifle in any Halo game. I know Halo 5 brought the Brute plasma rifle back to an extent, but not the classic blue one. But yeah, so basically in gameplay, these these weapons are all just basically replacing the models of Halo 4 weapons, so the sandbox doesn't actually change. Although some of these weapons weren't originally available on this map normally, so it does change it a little bit just for this particular mission. But these weapons, for the most part, a lot of them are just based off are probably just using the same stats as the Halo 4 variants. Although I think some of them were changed as well. I've noticed like different rates of fires and so on. Especially the SMG. Well, the SMG is like entirely custom in that case, because Halo 4 never had an SMG or anything like it. But yeah, it's they all feel pretty great still, and obviously they fit into the game pretty well, because a lot of them are very similar to the original Halo 4 weapons. But this is a really cool mod, and I really like it because I know the whole classic art style debate has been like done to death in the Halo community, but I will say that like, my preference, my personal opinion of like which art style I prefer is the classic one. And I've always thought the classic art style looked better in my personal opinion. Obviously if you prefer the new art style, that's totally fine too. It's just all preference, but mine is the classic one, and for people who prefer the classic art style, this is a really great mod. Now, currently, this mod is only basically like a demo of these weapons. It's only available on this one particular mission in Halo 4, which is the mission Requiem. So there's no other missions or forge maps available that have these weapons on them. But who knows? Maybe in the future that could be a possibility. But for the moment, it's just this one mission as kind of like a little demonstration of what Halo 3 weapons could look like in Halo 4, or not could look like, but like do look like in Halo 4. Because like I said, these are the actual Halo 3 weapons ported over into Halo 4. I've always been hoping for a while that someone would do this mod actually, because it's just really cool to see Halo 3 weapons in the game. And I know like a lot of people are probably like enjoy this a lot as well. But it's I've been like expecting it for a while, and it's finally happened. So it's really great work on the part of Control Destroy, and you can try this mod out now too if you want. Actually, I'll put the link in the description down below. It's right on Nexus Mod, so feel free to download it. It's not too huge actually. It's just one map, so you don't have to like do like a crazy huge download. Although the map itself is kind of sizable compared to the original version, but it's not too bad of a download. So basically on this mod, there's 3 weapon crates, I think, where you could pick up the each crate has like all the weapons like stuffed inside, so you could just pick up all the weapons you want or whatever you want. So that's convenient to access it, or you could just get it off some of the enemies, but they only have the Covenant weapons because this is like a Covenant only mission. So just keep that in mind when you're playing through. There'll be like a few UNSC crates lying around that have all these weapons on them, and sometimes the Covenant crates will have the weapons as well. But you should be able to find like a decent amount of the Covenant weapons throughout the mission just by killing enemies. But yeah, so this is basically the whole mod. The campaign gameplay is mostly the same. I don't think much was changed about it. I think there's a few bugs here and there, but nothing major, and everything's mostly the same about the campaign, except now the weapons you're using are in the Halo 3 classic art style. So yeah, there you guys have it. That is Control Destroy's mod to bring classic Halo 3 weapons into Halo 4. Hopefully you guys found this video to be interesting, and if you did enjoy it, then make sure to leave a like, and of course, definitely do try out the mod. I do definitely recommend it. It's a really cool mod to try out, and I'm sure a lot of people will definitely enjoy it as well. But aside from that, if you have any questions or anything you want me to check out in the future, just let me know in the comments down below. And aside from that, if you haven't already, do make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!